those who don't know the story, I would invite you to, do a little research. But my grandmother was, her grandparents and her parents was part of that transition. And at a very young age, she was the only child. And she was very fortunate to inherit land from her grandparents. I mean, her parents, rather. And she have hundreds of acres of farmland. She has real estate, right? But so diligently, she was a visionary where, had 100 acres farmland, property, and she had three kids with my grandfather. So she laid the foundation. I guess, she knew it was her time. She passed at a very young age, at 26, 27, I was told.
Dang.
But she laid that foundation where she wanted that farmland and this property to be given to her three children, and my grandfather was very diligent to take care of that property and really serve the community and be a pillar of that community and then pass it on to his, the three kids, which one of which is my dad. So my dad was the second born. I have my aunt who's the oldest and then the younger sister. So that's the foundation that they laid. And just learning the history in regards to how my grandfather was within the community, just being able to nourish the community with like farming and food and taking underserved, people from the farmland to bring into his house, treat him as his own in exchange for schooling, right, and compensation. That really touched me when I heard that story from my great great aunt. So that foundation, I thought it was important to continue that in the way of the 21st century. So that's the foundation that I speak of when I say they laid the foundation.
So was you born in Liberia or you born in Liberia or you was born here?